First this hour, it is Unity Day here in Ukraine. On January 22nd, 100 years ago, the unification of the Ukrainian People's Republic and the West Ukrainian People's Republic was made official on Kyiv's St. Sophia Square. You can see the ceremony live on your screen now. The bells of St. Michael's Cathedral will be rung for the event. In a couple of minutes, the Ukrainian Military Orchestra will perform and will be followed by an a cappella choir. The Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko will also be giving a speech, which we will cover live, so make sure to stay tuned. The tradition for Unity Day in Ukraine is to form a human chain. It was in this manner that Ukrainians showed unity in 1990, where a human chain stretched from Kyiv to Lviv. For the 100-year anniversary, people stretched across the capital's Ponton Bridge, connecting the left and right banks of the city. Celebrations are being held across the country, and we have journalists all over covering the stories. We'll have their reports in further broadcasts. But for some historical background on today's significance, we bring you this next story.
Ukraine's struggle for unification has spanned centuries. Ukrainian lands have been divided countless times since the times of the Kievan Rus. After the death of Yaroslav the Wise in the 11th century, Kievan Rus fell apart into separate duchies. Conquerors attacked them from all sides. For almost 9 centuries, Ukrainian lands were partially occupied by neighboring states: Lithuanian, Polish, Austro-Hungarian, Muscovian, and Romanian. On the 7th of November 1917, after the Bolsheviks took over Russia, the Ukrainian People's Republic was created. It was made up of former Russian Empire territories inhabited by Ukrainians. The republic had its capital in Kyiv, but was still part of Russia as an autonomous republic. On January 22, 1918, the Ukrainian People's Republic, or UNR, declared independence. It was recognized by more than 20 countries around the world. On October 19, 1918, after the Austro-Hungarian Empire fell, the West Ukrainian People's Republic declared its independence. With its capital in Lviv, this republic was formed in a similar way, from former Austro-Hungarian Empire territories inhabited by Ukrainians. Negotiations on unifying the two republics were held from the moment of their creations. And on December 1, 1918, in Fastiev, a pre-entry accord, the document announcing the intention to create a unified country, was signed. On January 22, 1919, in Kyiv, the Unification Act, which proclaimed the UNR and West Ukrainian People's Republic as one country, was declared. Thousands gathered in St. Sophia Square to witness the moment.
From now on, after centuries separated from one another, parts of a united Ukraine are merging together for centuries to come. The Western Ukrainian People's Republic, Galicia, Bukovina, and Hungarian Ukraine, and Great Ukraine. The centuries-old dream has come true, for the sake of which the best sons of Ukraine lived, and for which they died. From now on, there is a single independent Ukrainian People's Republic. From now on, the Ukrainian people, liberated by a powerful impulse of their own forces, have the opportunity, by the unified friendly efforts of all their sons, to build an indivisible, independent Ukrainian state for the benefit and happiness of all working people.
According to the Unification Act, the West Ukrainian People's Republic became the Western District of the Ukrainian People's Republic. The Trizub was selected as the coat of arms. The merging of the authorities, armies, and legislative bodies were postponed until the Constitutional Assembly of a united Ukraine could meet. Yet, this never happened. On January 24th, just 2 days after the unification of the two republics, Bolshevik forces attacked and captured Kyiv. UNR authorities were forced to flee the capital. On December 20, 1919, the head of the National Council of the Western Ukrainian Republic terminated the agreement. Despite a united Ukraine being short-lived, the day when the Unification Act was signed became a symbol of unity for Ukrainians. In 1990, millions created a living chain between Kyiv, Lviv, and Ivano-Frankivsk as a symbol of the unity of East and West Ukraine. And every year since 1999, the Day of Unification of Ukraine has been commemorated on January 22nd. Reported by Lyubov Zadorozhna, UATV.